Today I have some really fun Dollar Tree Christmas DIY hack ideas that you have to give a try. Some new items, brand new items that I'm seeing out at Dollar Tree that we can transform into gorgeous DIYs and fun hacks that just will make your holidays a little bit easier. These caught my eye. I thought they were the perfect colors for Christmas times. They're crystal beads, kind of like water beads, but they're really smelly. You just remove the seal inside and you leave this plastic lid on and it smells through these vents at the top. But I thought it would be so fun. So these aren't such an eyesore to really dress these up. So they actually fit into our Christmas decor. So this turned out really good. I used my heat gun to heat up the label just a little bit so that I could easily peel that away. And then even pulling the seal out, it was so strong. I didn't even take the other one out to craft with these, but these are really going to smell up a space and smell like you have a candle burning without leaving one lit up. I found these gorgeous wooden ornaments at the Dollar General for $1, and someone even told me that they are going to be having sales where these are going 50% off even before Christmas. So definitely check out your local Dollar General and ask about sales. But these just really caught my eye. I thought they were really pretty. I thought the green tree went perfect with this green set of beads, and then the little snowman was perfect, so I tied a coordinating ribbon around his neck so he would have a scarf. But these look so good dressed up. Going to be so fun to put in bathrooms or entryways, just to give it a little bit of that pine smell and make it smell but also look dressed up for Christmas. Okay, I think this is going to be the perfect gift idea for anyone that likes to craft or anyone that has a office job where they have crumbs or glitter or anything on their tabletop. This really caught my eye. It's a portable vacuum cleaner. It's really small, but it actually packs a punch. I tried this out for you guys and it seems to work really well. I didn't try to run it down, so I'm not sure how long the charge would last, but as far as suction and everything, it tends to work really, really good. It has these little bristles at the bottom to keep it up off the desk a little bit so it can suck all that glitter up. I tested it out with some faux snow and glitter and it worked really well. So this is something that will be so great to keep in my stash whenever I make a huge mess. I know glitter is just such a headache that something like this is perfect, so I don't have to just try to rake it off into the garbage can all the time, but I can just suck it up and then pack it to the trash can. But I was really impressed with this. So I think this would be perfect for a stocking stuffer or a gift idea. It captures all of it in this little canister. It wouldn't hold too much, but at a time I don't feel like it really needs to. And it takes a couple of AA batteries, and it also comes with this little nozzle so you can get more of a precise suction. I have been dying for Dollar Tree to put out a sphere-shaped mold. I just feel like there's so many things you can do with this, and these actually work really well. So for this one, I wanted to melt down some Christmas colored candles. So I picked red and green, and they just have a plug on the top that you can open up, and it leaves a hole that you can fill these up with. These are actually for ice cubes, but I filled them up with some melted wax. Now I stick these on the stove in an old pot and melt them down on medium heat, but some people even melt these down inside their oven. So definitely look up the safest options for melting down candles for whatever oven that you have. But I filled up these with the wax. Now I will say they do tend to concave a little bit, there's space at the top, so I did melt down a little bit more, fill them up a little bit more, but I didn't mind the hole. I feel like kind of made it easier to get out. So then to get these out, I did have to run them under some warm water and just push. I know it's hard plastic, it's not like a silicone mold, but still if you push on the opposite side, it still helps to push it out. But I got these out, I wrapped them in a little bit of ribbon, and these are going to make the cutest little ornament wax melts. You could put these in a bag and actually gift these to a friend. I feel like they're a perfect gift idea, but just for myself, I just put these in a melter. These look so pretty. These Dollar Tree candles are unscented, so you also can mix in essential oils and really make these smell great. Who else remembers the day when we used to use pie pans and marbles to make our own DIY Lazy Susan, keeping it cheap at the Dollar Tree? But now, For just $5, you can pick up these really nice acrylic Lazy Susans or turn trays or turntables. These are really, really good quality, seem to work really great. Once again, using my heat gun to pull off that label because I don't want any left residue because it'll be on there probably for 10 years, but I decided to make this into a little crafty container. So I went to my Cricut, found this cute little crafty image and cut it out with the Cricut and just applied it on there, put some paintbrushes in there as well as buttons and little crafty supplies. But I also want to share with you all another fun way to use it that I think is my favorite. I thought it would be really fun to make a wrapping station, so I'm always losing my scissors and tapes. I thought it would be really fun to kind of put this in a caddy where it's all housed together. I'm not going to be losing anything, but I wanted to dress it up and make it look like Christmas, so I have my own designated little Christmas wrapping bag. I found it on Amazon, and it's the neatest thing. It holds all my wrapping paper and stuff, so I think this will go perfect with that. I love to go get that out, set it up on its own table, so as I purchase presents, I go ahead and wrap them. I just enjoy wrapping so much, so I thought this would be a really fun addition just to set with that, and then everything is right on hand and ready to go and I'm not going to lose anything. My daughter is obsessed with making her own snow globes, and we found the perfect way to make them look a little bit more realistic than just gluing ribbon around that plastic white base. I found these little baking cups at Dollar General, just $1. They're ceramic, they say Merry Christmas on them, and they're really pretty. So we wanted to create our own snow globes using this, and it just makes them look so much nicer. So once again, using some mini little ornaments from Walmart, I just cut off the top of these with my miter shears. I love this little gingerbread pack with the trees. The tree was going to be kind of short. I didn't want it to get lost in the snow, so I did glue two of them together to make it a little bit taller. And I'm so glad I did. I feel like it really elevates the look, makes it look nicer than them being so teensy-tiny down inside. I wish I would have raised up the gingerbread man just a little bit, but these were the perfect proportion little ornaments to go inside of this snow globe. I glued them together and to the base and then added some faux snow from Dollar Tree. I put some extra snow in the top of this globe and then it all fell down and it looks really, really good. I love how these turned out. I just replaced the bottom, and you can hot glue it down inside this little baking cup, but I decided to leave it just in case I wanted to change it out. But it's the perfect size to fit down in there and looks like a real snow globe, so the kids will have so much fun making some of these themselves. I have been seeing these little clay cutters out at Dollar Tree all year, and I mostly passed on them, but I thought it would be really cute to make our own little vintage looking garland. I know it just kind of reminds me something of like an older generation would have made out of like the salt dough recipe, but I thought this air dry clay was perfect. It is white, so I thought it would be really pretty to use like a red baker's twine or cord. I actually looked in every store for red baker's twine and I couldn't find it. I know I have some, I just haven't unpacked all of my boxes yet, so I just found some red cord which worked perfect. But for this, I just rolled out this air dry clay as flat as I could, and then I used the little heart one. I popped out the hearts, and then I'm going to put two holes in there so it kind of looks like a button, and I'll be able to thread this on the red string. I feel like this is so classy and pretty, and something once again the whole family can get involved in. After I got all my holes punched out, I let these air dry while they were still wet. I pressed them a little bit flat where I misshaped them, putting the holes in there. Let them dry overnight. And then this is the red cord I'm using. I feel like it was perfect. I went ahead and put a needle on there. It was so much easier getting it through the holes rather than just trying to push the twine through. But make sure that you start in the back, come through the front, and go back through the back so that the front will be really pretty and have the twine going across the front. This was a really fun project. I could see setting and doing this a bunch for like a bigger tree, and it's so pretty. I just love it. I feel like it's something really warm and cozy to make, and the fact that you made it makes it even better, but it looks really good on a mini tree as well. I found these mini little snowman hats, and I buy these every year, but I usually pick up the black sparkly ones. This year I could only find the red sparkly ones, so I went ahead and got some. But I had a fun idea. If I mix these with wood beads as well as some of these large white pom-poms from the Dollar Tree, I could create some little snowmen. So once again, taking a large needle and threading it on a piece of jute twine, and then just come up with a fun little pattern of the wooden beads as well as 2 of the large pom-poms to create a snowman garland. So I tried to be I'm really aware of where the snowman was going to go, so I did 2 red beads, then 2 white ones, and then 2 green ones, so the snowman and the white beads weren't touching. I did struggle pulling the needle through these pom-poms, so I just had to take a pair of my pliers and help to pull it out. It was just so slippery, so I ended up putting these 2 pom-poms on there and then sewing on one of these hats. So this is just styrofoam, it easily pops through, but I feel like this is the perfect shape little snowman, and I wanted to create an entire garland with this snowman. Now you can go on there and give him a face. Like, I think it would be so easy to use the back of your paintbrush and give him little eyes, a button mouth. You could glue on a fake little carrot or paint one on, but whenever I held this garland up, the snowman seemed to tip backwards every time. It still looked like the snowman, but his face would have fell different directions, and I didn't know if I would love that, so I ended up just leaving it, the outline of it, leaving it plain, and going ahead and beading this entire strand and leaving it as is. But I think it is really cute, another fun project that you can involve your family with, but I'm skipping the face for now and just going to enjoy this how it is. Thank you all so much for checking out today's video. Tell me in the comments down below which project was your favorite. Make sure you subscribe for tons of more Christmas DIYs coming your way, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting! Bye!